but she needs to be punished. Like, you gotta face the consequence, or you'll do some stupid stuff again.
So you think a year?
How tough is women's prison? Like,
it ain't Orange is the New Black.
I mean, like.
I can't sing, but welcome back to the Bright Side Podcast. Yes, I started off like that because for all y'all who have any experience of knowing Q, you know that he's the random guy that likes to do the random things. So I like to welcome everybody back to our repeat listeners and welcome here. If you're a first time listener, I'm Q, aka the executive producer, aka everybody knows me for what I do already, but we're going to get back into some more important things. Hey, yo, Alan, how you living, Brody?
I'm good. You
good?
Thanks for inviting me. I'm great.
I only invited you because I don't like you. So,
word.
Like, I'm putting that, because it's going to be a horrible episode.
It's going to be a great episode.
Why not invite them? Nah, I'm kidding.
Nah.
You good,
It's
though?
all love, though. It's all love.
How you doing, Miss Zion? You okay?
I'm doing pretty good today.
Okay. So we have quite a bit to cover today. And I was going to use this last, but I think we might need to start off with it. The Carlee Thomas situation. For everybody who have not been keeping up with it, it has now been confirmed. It was a hoax.
It was a mugshot, right? There's a mugshot out there now.
Yeah,
right?
there's a mugshot of her now. She's been arrested. So
well, it's not. It's
there's a mugshot now. So she is now
felony charge.
It's a hoax. But I had a question, 2 questions actually. First question is this: now that we know it's a hoax, we already understand what it means for the black community who feel some kind of way about the people who look for black individuals who are missing. What should her punishment be? If I gave the gavel to Zion, what's Zion giving her? How many years you giving her? And why?
It's definitely punishable by
It's a lot of resources.
It's definitely federal time. You're not going to jail.
I'm not asking that. What would you give her?
You talk about prison?
Hold up, no. What would you give her?
I would give her a year. 1 year.
A year where?
1 year?
In prison.
In prison?
But that's not all I would give her. I would give her a year in prison.
And I want to know why.
And I would give her 5 years on paper with an ankle monitor.
Why?
The reason why I say that is
so
because
we can locate that ass at all times.
Number one, you were a liar, and you made not only the whole world, society, the government, everybody got involved in this situation. So it's a lot of people's lives were involved in this situation, which means that this is something serious. It's not something you play around with. You lied about a toddler. You lied about yourself. People took out work, sent out prayers, spent out money. Searching for you. All of that you got to take into consideration.
Oh, God.
I hate that she's a black person and she has to go to prison.
Preach again.
But you're going to have to, suffer the consequences. You did that. That was a choice you made. It was the wrong choice. So I would give her 5 years on paper, ankle monitor so she could be watched where she's going, what she's doing. And I would be looking at her like computer and internet searches. The probation officer, that is, or parole officer, but she would have to do at least a year. I don't think she should do more than that because it's not like she killed nobody. Nobody got hurt or nothing like that. It wasn't a murder involved. She didn't get hurt, but she needs to be punished. Like, you got to face the consequence or you'll do some stupid stuff again.
So you think a year?
How tough is women's prison? Like...
It ain't Orange is the New Black.
I mean, like, right. No, because they be like,
Alan been watching Orange is the New Black. He think they in there making.
I'm saying
they in there making.
Compared to what they portray in male's prison, women's prison.
No, women's prison is different from a male's.
So you think 1 year is too soft?
No. Prison's prison.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you now, since you have an opinion on it, what would you give her time wise?
I like that 5 years probation. I do. I like it with the ankle monitor because that's that turnaround. Like we gonna know where you at. Like you're not gonna do this again. You gonna learn.
Right.
Prison though, like
I ain't got a problem with prison.
We finna make her. We finna make her a felon. But
you
then
gotta
I
kinda
get
put
it because
your-
she
you gotta
had
put yourself in
government
her
funds.
shoes. And you got to think about that. What if that was you and you were getting punished? What would you feel you deserve? What if it was your sister?
Oh no, I know what they would do. They would give me the prison. Like, I know that.
Oh yeah, we going away forever.
I mean, you were a woman, not necessarily.
Okay. I mean, like, shoot, I can't really knock it, but like, damn.
Well, first of all, her man said he actually asked for leeway for her and said she don't need to be cyberbullied. Which I was like, fuck all that. Like cyberbully her ass. Like, but so how much? What would you give her the punishment?
I would give her. Shoot.
See, it's interesting when you put people in that position.
Exactly.
And you're like, yo, you
honestly,
get to make this
honestly,
decision.
The prison not sounded too bad because, like, because you put Orange and New Black in my head.
Do you when you said it?
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, because I was thinking like maybe like 2 years in jail. You know what I mean?
No.
We gonna take some time from her.
This is federal time. This is jail time.
But like when you said all right, at first when you said it, and then your facts backed you up. So I do respect the facts that she did have government funds out there looking for her. Right. So you out here spending government bread. You finna spend that government time, like yo.
Yeah, they're not finna give her no jail. There ain't no jail coming out
right.
of that. You're going to prison.
So, but how many years would you say?
We give her that year, but we give her a chance to be one of those
early releases.
Yeah.
Y'all both nicer than me.
Ain't no early release through the whole year.
Y'all both nicer.
She gonna do that whole year?
I'm giving her at least 3 years.
All right. No.
I started to say that at first.
Let me be
I started to.
She could do that year. I like that. I will say that 5 year. That 5 year.
I started to say 3.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Wait. What you say?
I'm giving her at least 3 years.
At least 3.
And I'm gonna tell you.
Paper for part of it.
Oh no, full. And I'm gonna tell you why. As a member of the black community, when I am tired of the individuals who are dragging us down.
Definitely.
I have watched a black community who we get a lot of shit thrown at us, but people forget. I keep telling people Dr. King died less than 60 years ago.
Right.
It won't be 60 years until 2028. So that means there's black people alive that remember being sprayed with water hoses and the dog and being where it was legal pretty much to kill us in the streets for no reason, and then you getting off. I don't have the time, energy, or patience to deal with the ignorance of some of the individuals who are stopping the movement. We are doing amazing things that never get talked about. The majority of black people I know are upstanding. We pretty much flip. The majority of black people who I know who was on welfare growing up are not now. You know, all kinds of stuff. We are moving in the right direction, but we just got a few months. You know, it's like Kanye. Right? Like every now and again, when I think we're doing great, Kanye pop his ass up and remind me that he's still out there doing crazy shit.
He just happened to be one of those with money.
Yeah, he's just one of those fucking gnats at the barbecue bugging the shit out. Like I feel Martin when he was in Bad Boys. Like, nah, we got gnats. And they bugging us, and she's one of them. And I feel like we need to start making legitimate examples out of these people so that they understand, look, there's black people out there being looked for or not being looked for, and they chose to look for you instead of helping them out. And that's the people I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about the black mothers and fathers who really got kids missing, who really got family members missing.
There was a dude, that man who was searching for her. I remember seeing an article. His daughter, I believe, never found her.
Bro, there's a level of ugliness to this.
And he was like, I was searching hard, so I was trying to save their daughter because I couldn't save mine. And I was like, damn.
And that's the people who I'm thinking about when I'm punishing her.
Right.
I'm like your little idiot thing that you did is small in your world, but it's parents that was looking at this, who experienced that, who were dying inside, thinking that you were really lost and you was really partying or doing whatever the hell it is
out there
you was
with
doing.
Cheez-Its.
Yeah, whatever.
Yo, she said she followed that baby 600 yards. That's how many foot? What was that? 6 football fields? It was
like that. You know, you didn't do it. Like
somebody said, this is like I forgot
really
to mention it.
crazy.
I forgot how many football fields, but it's crazy. Like
no, she's
600 yards is 6 football fields.
Yeah, there we go. That's wild.
That's 6 football fields. before we, because I want.
And none of it was on camera.
None of it was on camera. But again, this is the stupidity of a person who think that they could play the system and not understand the system. So, so into that, I wanted to ask another question to y'all. So, her ex now is a guy who is dealing with a lot of kickback because his ex now did something crazy.
They broke up?
Oh yeah, you think he stayed with?
Of course, like yo.
Would you stay with? You staying with a dude after he pulled some shit like this?
That's why. Like if you.
No, he's psychotic. I wouldn't be with him to begin with.
Okay. Well, what's the craziest thing somebody you would ever did?
The craziest thing
or that you're willing to talk about.
The craziest thing somebody ever did that I was with, for society or towards me.
Just in general.
In general.
Whichever one is the. Yo, she think you're hard.
Yo.
She been with some crazy niggas.
Are you?
She been with some.
Yo.
She been with
Do
some
I want to
crazy
tell
niggas.
that one?
Like,
Or do I want to tell that one?
Well, should we skip you? You want to think about it?
I'm gonna have to go with something that I think I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say because I kind of don't even want the world to even know that. But I'm gonna have to say like. Getting into an argument with a random person in public because they didn't do something to say something the way you wanted them to. Because you're angry, you got anger problems. So your anger causes you to just snap on anybody at any time. You go from 0 to 100 real quick.
So you was with a dude that was just snapping randomly?
Oh yeah, he was full of anger. There's a lot of domestic violence.
Like a roid rage?
And he would snap on people. It didn't matter who you were. We could be on the road driving. And if somebody get in his way or they not driving right or whatever, like swerving or, cut him off or whatever, he'd be shooting them birds, cussing at them, roll the window down to make sure they see him and hear him.
Yo, road rage people
I was
are
like, he
the
gonna get us killed.
Nah,
much
bro.
energy.
Road rage people are the craziest, no lie.
They sure
when
are.
you willing to flip, like when you willing to engage in an argument doing 80,
yeah, nah.
you a different kind of person. Like,
people will shoot at you. Like,
yeah.
Yes.
Road rage. Okay. So Alan, what's the craziest person you've been dating or talking to?
I gotta think, cause
I want to see if y'all could top my story.
And then
I probably can't, cause like I'm very selective.
No,
like,
but what's the craziest thing? I like the way you just suggested that I'm not selective. I'm just out here
dating
dating any damn body. Nah, he's like, I'm very selective. like, yo, cute is out here dating any of these bitches. Like, cute is out here grabbing the strays off the streets.
Hey,
like,
cute, I don't know. I mean, like, no.
Damn,
no, I'm fucking
that.
with you. I'm fucking with you.
We might have to cut the camera. Conversation. Nah, go ahead.
Craziest thing. Shoot, man. God, this one was wild.
He thinking too.
Nah. It's. Do I want to?
Might as well say it. Let it go.
Might as well. This is what. So I was messing with a chick for a good minute. And not even a good minute. Not even. I wouldn't even say good minute. It was like a good month. And shoot, all of a sudden. Like, and I know me, I'm good. I'm good at what I'm protected, everything, straight. She talking about, and I should have read because, like, it was, like, hella mood swings from the jump. Like, 1 minute she liked me, 1 minute she didn't. And I was like, yo.
It sounds like bipolar.
Like, look, listen. Like, so it's probably about third weekend.
It's good now.
Third weekend, I'm like, hey. And she's like, what? And I was like, what's going on with you? Like, you good? And she was like, I'm just not feeling good. And then she was like, I think I might be pregnant. I was like, oh, shit. Damn. All right, so we finna take this test. Yeah. So me being a good dude, you know what I mean? Like thinking, all right.
Yeah, the good dude that you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alan, you know what I'm saying?
If it's mine,
I'm be saved.
I'm finna be good. I'm finna be great. You know what I mean? Hey, save my ass. I'm finna take care of my seed.
Yeah, go ahead, save him, Alan.
Ain't no
Go ahead and
over
save him,
here.
Alan. Nah, hey.
Chill out.
Go ahead, do your thing.
So, facts. At this point, I'm thinking, head ass nigga. You know, I'm being dumb. I mean, I'm gonna tell you I was being dumb and missed all the signs and shit. So I questioned everything, and it took me about another week. I know I was doing math. I was mathing like fuck that week. That whole week I was mathing like fuck. I was like, how is that happening when I had a condom? Blah, and shit like that. And she got so irritated with me mathing. She was like, fine. it's a nigga I was dealing with beforehand. And I was like, oh, shit. So you was finna lie about this and make me think
It was yours.
I was like, hey, yo, but we can still try to work some shit out. Oh, nah, we good. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was like, eject those seat, cuz. You know, I told her, she was like, I tried to flush it out. It was my ex.
Tried to flush it out?
Yeah, I was like, what kind of shit
Wait
is
a minute.
flush
What
it
does she
out?
mean by flush it out?
I guess some washing technique or something like
There's
that.
a flush out
I
method?
have no
What, she was
clue.
using like a dish or something? That's not gonna get rid of.
Been there.
Yo, what the hell?
That's not gonna get rid of.
I was like, yo.
Okay, that might chop my story. That might actually.
So like, and she's just confessing, and I was like, bet. I mean, I appreciate you coming out and telling me this, but you know what I mean? Because like, I'm gonna just back out.
Nah, a lot of me, nigga. A lot of me.
Yo,
don't tell me. I don't need to hear nothing like.
Hey, no.
Lie to me. Just tell me. Just
crazy.
tell me that bullshit. It's me, not you. I'd rather hear that. Don't give me the full blown
Jersey chick.
Oh, fucking course.
So what's wrong with Jersey chicks?
They ratchet. Except you, ma.
Get that right, because I think
Except you, ma.
I'm gonna get ready.
Oh,
to
and
bust
Nikki,
that.
and Nikki, and Nikki.
Yo.
Except y'all and grandma.
The whole family of women. Not
damn
you,
it,
lady.
don't call welfare.
Because I don't have your back when they come for you.
Don't call welfare.
Hey, grandma.
Except them. I started thinking about it like, oh.
You got a lot more than that. To come.
Damn, I got it's some lists. I got so craziest thing the girl ever did to me. She didn't really do it to me, but she got booed at a bar.
Oh, well, she was on stage.
No, she was just at the bar
Doing dumb shit.
and she sucked so much as a person. They just decided they was gonna boo her ass.
Oh, damn.
We was at we went to a spot to get some food, and we sat at the bar, and it was a Saturday, turned up Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Braves game on, and the people at the bar walked over to us and was like, hey, when we sit at the bar, we do the wave every time the Braves score.
Yeah.
My girl, being the asshole that she is, like, nah, we ain't participating in none of that. Don't worry about it. We just here to eat. I'm like, okay, cool. You didn't have to be that rude. We in Atlanta. We might get shot for that, but whatever. We just gonna leave the bar. No problem. She's like, no, we shouldn't have to do the wave. I'm like, look, just chill, relax. They do the wave here. No, why they bother us? Blah blah. I'm like, okay, cool. So you're in that mode today. She goes to the bathroom. People walk over to me, apologize. Hey, we ain't mean to get you in no trouble. I'm like, nah, I ain't in no trouble. She just, whatever. So she comes back. Her food comes. I'm like, should we leave this area so we ain't got to do the wave? No. Her food there. She eating her food. The Braves score.
Here come the wave.
Here comes the wave.
Here comes the wave.
It gets to us. She don't do it.
You don't connect the wave?
Bruh. Not only did she not do it, but she mean mugging everybody. Why is she not doing it?
Making you public enemy number one.
Oh wow.
My peoples, listen to me. No, because y'all don't understand, because I'm just
these-
talking about it because y'all wasn't there. One of the women who walked over and asked me about doing the wave points at her and starts booing.
That's crazy.
Uh-oh.
Then the entire bar, Alan, the entire bar started booing her ass. And I'm sitting there with the Jell-O pudding face, Bill
Jell-O
Cosby, like this.
Oh.
Bro, with the, I can't believe it. Like, bro,
Bitch, if you just do the wave.
right, to just do the fucking wave. You miserable fucking person. Like, the dude, the way. We're getting booed.
We are not.
We are in Atlanta.
We can't enjoy
at
our meal
a
now.
random
I mean,
bar.
even if she didn't want to do the wave, she didn't have to act like that. She could have just said, babe, I don't want to do it.
She
You
could've
can
been like,
participate in this,
nah,
cool, but
nah.
I'm gonna lay back and
Exactly.
just chill.
She could have been like, no,
Alan,
I'm good. I'm
Alan.
good.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Alan, we got.
I'm assuming it's the wave.
Were you
Yeah, just
embarrassed?
a regular.
Like,
was I
okay.
embarrassed? I'm a human being. Of course I am.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I mean, like, but what did it take to do?
bro, and honestly, I should have bounced after that.
She must have not
I
worn
stayed a little
deodorant.
longer. Shouldn't look, bro. That should have been my first. If random people decide you suck so much as a human being that it's going to boo you. I probably shouldn't be near you. Like, I'm just.
It's like, hey,
That's
you
red flag.
don't attract a
That's
good
a
crowd.
that's a different
like,
kind of red flag. Like random people, I don't know them, they don't know you. They're just like, yo.
I done met people like that attract bad crowds,
bruh.
like,
When she got, then she looked at
not
me.
not just women, men too.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
If
both sides have those people where
bro,
it's
I
can't hang around you. Nah.
Hey, my grandmother, shout out G Nasty. She told me this. That's what we call it. We call her G Nasty.
Yeah.
She told me this. Shout out grandma. She told me this a long time ago. She told me something when I was 8 years old. I will never forget this.
Saying?
She said, Dree, they only ask a clown to juggle. And what she meant by that is there's certain things that only happen to certain kinds of people because it's meant for them.
Right.
A person's not going to walk up on Alan or Zion and be like, hey, do y'all make balloon animals? No, because you're not dressed funny. You ain't got on no makeup. You ain't getting out no funny car. So that make noises and shit like a clown. You ain't got on no colorful wig. You will only be asked to juggle if you look like a clown. So people don't boo random fucking normal people.
They don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
That was her, the clown, being.
If you do, you have
they was like, juggle, bitch. Like, we don't like you. You suck as a person. Now juggle, you moron. That was what it was. So
that's crazy.
And that was
it's not crazy because it's actual factual shit.
Bruh, like I've never experienced anything like that in my life. It was fucking insane. And speaking of crimes.